Good afternoon. Good afternoon, class. Today I will explain you about the ions, electrolytes, non-electrolytes, electrolysis, then electrodes and electrolytic cell. Okay. Firstly, I will explain you about the small introduction of atom. Atom is the smallest unit of an element. Okay. In this picture, this is a small structure of atom. Atom is having three subparticles, that is electron, proton and neutron. Electron revolves around the nucleus, then proton and neutron is present in the nucleus of an atom. Electron is having light weight, so it revolves. Proton is having and neutron is having are heavy weight, so they are fixed in the nucleus of an atom. Okay. When there is a losing of electron, means when electron loses, then that body is positively charged. When there is a gaining of electron, then that body is negatively charged. Okay, means when the amount of electron become less, that body is positively charged. When the amount of electron become more, then that body is negatively charged. Now come to the first point, that is ions. IONS. When an atom loses or gains electron, they form ions. Okay. Electrically charged atoms or group of atoms are called ions. Whenever an atom loses or gains electron, they form what? Ions. They are of two types, cations and anions. Cations, CATIONS. When an atom loses electron, it becomes positively charged. So positively charged ions are called cations. Then anions, just opposite. When an atom gains electron, it becomes negatively charged ion. That is, negatively charged ions are called anions. So cation loses, when atom loses electrons, it forms cations. When atom gains electron, it forms anions. Next is your electrolytes. Okay. Next is your electrolytes. When chemical compounds are what? Two elements or three elements combined together, they form compounds. So when chemical compounds whose molecules separate into positively and negatively charged ions in a solution are called electrolytes. See this? This is electrolytes. In other words, you can say that the liquids which allow electricity to pass, they are called electrolytes. So, what are electrolytes? Chemical compounds whose molecules separates into positively and negatively charged ions in a solution, they are called electrolytes. Okay. For example, sodium chloride, when it is dissolved in water, it produces sodium ions and chlorine ions. So that is what? Electrolytic solution. That solution is electrolytic, and sodium and chlorine, they are electrolytes. Next is non-electrolytes. The non-electrolytes are the chemical compounds which do not conduct electricity when dissolved in water. Means the liquids which do not allow electricity, they are non-electrolytes. Next is your electrolysis. Electrolysis is a process. Which type of process? Means it is the decomposition of electrolyte. Okay, like for example sodium chloride. Okay, this is the sodium chloride is compound. When it decomposed in the solution in Na plus or Cl minus, okay, that process and how they are separate? With the help of electric current. So that process is called electrolysis. The decomposition of an electrolyte when electric current is passed through it is called electrolysis. Means ki when electric current passes, sodium and chloride dissociates or decomposed into Na plus or Cl minus. That process is called electrolysis. So electrolysis is a process. of decomposition of electrolyte when electric current is passed through the solution. Now next is your electrodes. Electrodes means the medium. Okay, electrodes, they are the metal rods. Okay, they are the metal rods through which current enters in the solution and leaves. Okay, electrodes are the metal rods. Why metal? Because metal are the good conductor of electricity. Non-metal carbon rod is also used because carbon is a good conductor of electricity. Carbon is the only non-metal which is a good conductor of electricity. So electrodes are what? They are the metal rods through which, you can say that plates also, they are the metal rods or plates through which current enters or leaves the electrolyte. They are of two types, that is cathode and anode. See this picture, cathode and anode is given. Cathode, it is an electrode which is connected to the negative terminal. See, this cathode is connected with the negative terminal. When there is a electrolysis process, because cathode is connected with the negative terminal, so during the process of electrolysis, positively charged cations move towards the cathode. Cations move towards the cathode. And anode is a electrode which is connected with positive terminal of the battery. So during electrolysis, negatively charged anions move towards the anode. In other words, cations move towards the cathode because cathode is connected with the negative charge and cations are positively charged, okay, because they lose electron. And second one is anions move towards the anode. Anode is connected with the positive terminal and anions are negatively charged because they gains electron. When atom gains electron, they form anions. So cations move towards the cathode, anions move towards the anode. This is about the electrodes. Now next is your electrolytic cell. This picture is of what? Electrolytic cell. The whole process, the whole setup occur in this cell. So a glass or plastic container which contains two electrodes, that is anode and cathode, and electrolyte, see this electrolyte, is called voltmeter or electrolytic cell. The voltmeter converts the electrical energy into chemical energy. This is what electrolytic cell. Okay, when current passes and after the passing of electric current, the chemical reactions takes place, that is the chemical effect of current. Okay, when electric current is passed through an electrolyte, chemical reactions takes place. This is called the chemical effect of electric current. This is all about the ions, electrolytes, non-electrolytes, electrodes, electrolysis or electrolytic cell. Go through the video and clear your doubts. Okay, one more thing. What happened after the some effects, this chemical reaction takes place? Some of the chemical effects of electric current occurs. They are, after some time, maybe bubble of gases may be formed on electrodes, deposition of metal may be seen on electrodes, or changes in the color of solution may occur. Okay, then uses of electrolysis. It is used in the extraction of metals from their ores. It is used in the manufacturing of chemicals. It is used in the purification of metals, that is electrolytic refining. Examples like many metals, copper, zinc, tin, silver, gold. Okay, they all are refined by this method. This is all about this chapter. If you have any doubt, then clear in next class, that is tomorrow. Or one more thing, your syllabus is chapter 1, that is crop production and management, chapter 14 and chapter 16. Okay, 1, 14 and 16. In your group it was written chapter 1, but the name was of chapter 2. It is not correct. The correct one is chapter 1, chapter 14 and chapter 16. Okay, thank you class.